Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menor. Mississippi State found themselves in Lexington this weekend for their first SEC game of the season against Kentucky. Both teams were 3-0 entering week 4, but only one would hang on to that perfect record. The Bulldogs would strike first in the second quarter. Things getting a little intense out there pregame. Fitzgerald with the 1-yard rush, and the defense not allowing the Wildcats to score until less than a minute left on the second quarter clock. But it was Benny Snell getting things rolling for Kentucky, and after that there was little the Bulldogs defense could do. The junior running back ran all over the Dogs for 165 yards and 4 touchdowns, while Mississippi State could barely get past the 200-yard mark of total offense after averaging over 580 yards through their first 3 weeks of the season. MSU also committed 16 penalties, their most of the season, cementing their fate in their first loss of the season.
Yeah, we got to give ourselves a chance by staying on schedule and not get behind the sticks, and I think we saw a lot of that today with false start penalties and things that didn't put us in very manageable third down conversion distances. I thought we had a real good week of practice. I thought we put a good plan together. Certainly didn't see it coming, but the way we played, in some ways it's hard to avoid when we play the way we did.
The Dogs are right back at it this weekend when they host Florida. Well, 2 weather delays, 5 hours and 39 minutes of game time, and 651 yards of total offense. And the Ole Miss Rebels topped Kent State on Saturday. Jordan Ta'amu and Scotty Phillips led the charge. Ta'amu throwing for 442 yards, 2 touchdowns, while running back Phillips totaled 112 total yards and his first touchdown reception at Ole Miss. And while the offense impressed, the defense matching that with 7 sacks, an interception, and a fumble recovery in the 38-17 win. And it's now official. Drew Brees is the most prolific passer in NFL history. Sunday, Brees and his Saints were in Atlanta taking on the Falcons. Brees needing 16 completions to tie the all-time record. And it didn't take him long to get there. About halfway through the second quarter, Brees connected with Michael Thomas for 17 yards and a first down. Career pass completion number 6,301, passing Brett Favre at the top of the NFL record books. Brees completed 39 passes, 396 yards, and 3 touchdowns in the Saints' thrilling overtime win over the Falcons. But it wasn't about the accolades for Brees after the game.
Felt like we were, super efficient there in the second half. Bunch of third down conversions, bunch of sustained drives where we're going down and getting touchdowns when we need it. Coming into this game, I think we felt like we hadn't put our best performance out there, and we know that the early part of the season every year is really a race for improvement. And so coming out today, we felt like we needed to be ultra efficient against this team, knowing how explosive they are on the other side of the ball.
And since we're talking about football, fantasy football, my team won. Now, the bet was the Yankees. She'd have to wear a Yankees jersey if
they played each other.
She
and
lost.
I don't know how he won.
I won by double.
And I'm eating my words, and I'm owning it. He called me yesterday, 10-minute phone call of him just trash talking, by the way. I like to think I would have been a little more mature.
She'll have that on when we come back.